Critical thinking is my favorite ingredient in the confidence recipe and the one I see missing the most. Not just in confidence, a device for girls, but in society in general. We talk a lot about confidence. We talk about resilience and self-esteem, but we rarely talk about how girls are supposed to think their way through the world. I'm Cheryl, the woman I needed when I was a young girl, and the author of Mixed Stir Rise, a girl's recipe for confidence that grows with her. In the recipe, critical thinking is the ingredient that helps you pause, question, and decide instead of reacting, copying, or believing everything that you're told. And today, that matters more than ever. I didn't come to this idea casually. I've studied critical thinking formally, including coursework through Harvard. And I've also watched what happens when girls aren't taught how to think for themselves. Girls are surrounded by opinions, by filtered lives, by algorithms, by headlines designed to provoke emotion, not understanding. And add AI into the mix, and it becomes even harder to tell what's real, what's exaggerated, and what's being sold. So without critical thinking, confidence, it becomes fragile. Yep, it depends on likes, approval, trends, someone else's version of success. Critical thinking changes that. In this recipe, this ingredient helps you notice patterns. It questions assumptions, recognizes when something doesn't feel right, even if everyone else you know seems convinced. It doesn't make you cynical. You think that it would, but it doesn't. It makes you steady. Critical thinking is what allows you to learn from failure instead of repeating it. It's what helps you choose your battles. And it's what protects your confidence from being shaped entirely by the outside world. This is the ingredient that gives girls ownership of their decisions, not just the courage to act or the strength to keep going, but the clarity to know why they're doing what they're doing. That's why it matters so much. If this way of thinking about confidence makes sense to you, the next step is seeing how each ingredient works. You can explore grit, moxie, and critical thinking inside the Confidence Project on my YouTube channel.